Am I about to trauma dump this early in the morning? Good morning everyone, happy Monday. I'm just currently getting ready for work right now. This weekend, I thought I would do a little weekend recap for you guys. This past weekend was the very first weekend where I was able to just have a normal weekend and not have to do anything that involved moving or anything like that. Friday night, I went to this thing called First Friday. It's probably gonna be one of the last ones I'm able to go to until it gets cold outside, because in Arizona, the first Friday of every month, downtown Phoenix, which is like our big like city downtown area, they have this thing called First Friday where there's food trucks, there's vendors, there's all of this stuff. My friends and I went to that. We went to our favorite restaurant down there. We went to a bar afterwards. We actually met the owner of that restaurant and that bar. Kind of a small world. I saw him wearing a hat with the bar logo on it, or with the restaurant logo, and I was like, I love that restaurant. And he was like, oh, I own it. And I was like, you are a celebrity to me. We went there, and then I was extremely unwell for the next day. I haven't like gone out and really drank or do anything like that in a really long time. My body was like, what? Like, I don't know how I used to do this. Like, I don't know if it's just me getting older or if it's the fact that I'm like out of the loop of it. It was rough. So Saturday, I kind of just rotted in bed for a while. I finished the first 3 episodes, however much is already out of Bridgerton, which, oh my god, amazing. And then I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Sunday, I did my Sunday reset. I meal prepped a ton of stuff. I edited my YouTube video, and then my friend had me over for like a little impromptu game night. So we played games, we watched basketball, we ate pizza. It was a really fun night. So that was my weekend. It was a good mixture of a little bit of everything. I worked, I played, I rotted. That is honestly my ideal weekend, if I'm being honest. I got to do a little bit of everything that I wanted to do. I was horizontal, I was vertical. Overall, very fun weekend, but my body definitely does not recover from hangovers the way it used to. Even just like 6 months ago. I'm like, am I old now? Like, I don't think so. I think I'm still very young. I will say that one issue that I have that I always keep running into is that I think I'm much younger than I actually am. And I don't mean that in like a weird way, but I think that a lot of people, when they're getting older, like I'm 24 right now, and I think there's a lot of people that I know, they're like, oh my god, I'm so old, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm literally 12. Like, I'm not old enough to live on my own. I'm not, oh my god, I just scratched my eye with this brush that actually really hurt. But I feel like I'm like way too young to be doing anything. I'm like, I'm too young to have a boyfriend and get married and have children. I'm too young to do this. I'm too young to do this. And no, I'm actually of age that there's people out there doing that. Like, if I wanted to, I could, and it wouldn't be weird. In my head, I'm like, I'm way too young. Oh my god, I almost just curled my eyelashes with this because it has like the same, nope, nope, nope. I didn't actually almost do it, but I picked it up with the thought process of doing that. That would have been bad. But I feel like I'm just so young. I don't know what it is. I've been saying this thing about, it's called the pandemic pause, that whatever age you were when the pandemic started is kind of like what age you're frozen at. Almost like that concept of celebrities are frozen at whatever age they got famous. I was 19. No, I was 20. I was 20 when the pandemic started. I guess that could make sense. I don't know if I feel 20, but I definitely don't feel 24. It's really interesting growing up, and I'm like, I'm in my mid-20s right now. Early mid-20s, but still mid-20s nevertheless. Like, I kind of always feel like I'm like, no, I'm still 18. Every once in a while, I'm like, but I'm literally a minor. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't been a minor in a while. I'm close to a decade not being, oh my gosh. See, I still don't think I'm old. I think that I'm like forever frozen in my mind being young. I'm always the youngest person. I think I was saying this the other day. I'm always like the youngest person in a room. And I wonder at what age will I stop being the youngest person in the room. I don't really know how I got on this tangent this early on a Monday morning, but here we are. I kind of love this mascara. I also bought the Ordinary eyelash serum. A lot of people told me to buy it because there's not ingredients in it that are supposed to damage your eyes, because apparently a lot of eyelash serums have ingredients that damage your eyes, and I'm almost positive it was delivered overnight. So when I finish getting ready, I'll open my front door and see if the package is there. Also, another thing got delivered yesterday, and it was my bar stools. I ordered bar stools from Nathan James. I got them on a really good sale, and they finally came. They came either yesterday or the day before. I did, however, not put them together yet because I was too lazy to do that. So we'll get there eventually. I just am not very good at building things. That's just not my forte, but hopefully I'll be able to build it just fine. Tonight I have Pilates. Oh, also tonight I have a happy hour with my coworkers. They put it on my calendar. I'm a little nervous about that. Yikes. I don't really like drinking around people that I work with just because I can't trust myself. Not that I can't trust myself to not drink, but I'm and like I embarrassed myself a lot. Also, I did heatless curls today and they pretty much all fell out. Like the entire curler fell out from here to here, but I think this looks really good. Don't you guys? I think this is what I needed. Last time I did heatless curls, they were so tight. I'm rubbing in the dry shampoo. If you're like, what are you doing? That's what I'm doing. Like, I think these look like a sleigh, if you ask me. Slay the house boots down. Kind of obsessed with it, honestly. If they turn out like this all the time, I would definitely do them more often. Love it. Since I have a happy hour after work, I thought I wanted to wear something that was professional enough for the office, but casual enough for happy hour because it's right after. So this is what I decided to wear. I feel like it's fine. Like, definitely not the most professional outfit I've ever worn, but it's modest, it's covered, and I feel like it could fit a happy hour vibe after. So it is what it is. I really need my washer and dryer to be working. I had people come out last week to see if it's possible, but I think I should probably follow up with them because I sent them the HOA request form. A lot of people are like, Ian, you need to get approval through the HOA. I would never do it without getting approval from the HOA, don't worry. But I sent them the form. I don't know if they filled it out, but it does take a long time to fill out. Okay, here's my question. My community has communal washer and dryers, right? The one that I have for my unit is broken, and I've emailed them a bunch of times about when they're fixing it, and they said by the end of the month. The approval process to get a washer and dryer takes a month. So about the time that I'll get approved is when my washer and dryer will start getting fixed. And I'm very aware that adding a washer and dryer will add a lot of property value. It's a good thing for me for long term, but I'm wondering, should I just wait to do it? If by the time that I'm even going to be able to start the washer and dryer project, a new washer and dryer will be working, and like, do I just do this for a couple months to a year, save up a little bit more money, and then do it? Because initially I wanted to do it because my washer and dryer for the community was broken, but now that it's going to be fixed before this can even happen, I'm like, do I just wait? I did just purchase this place. A lot of my savings are gone. Like, do I just replenish that savings before I start doing it? I think that is kind of what I'm leaning towards. If it all works out the way it's supposed to work out, the way they tell me it's going to work out. I don't know if that's real. I mean, if they're like, oh, it's gonna be done at the end of the month, and then the end of the month happens, and it's, I don't know. I think I'm still gonna try to get it approved and see what happens, but I could always do it later on. The whole idea of doing it right away, like, don't get me wrong, having a washer and dryer is going to be very convenient. I'm very excited about having my own, but it is expensive to do it. It would be nice to have it. So the whole purpose that I was like, I need to do it now is because I don't currently have a working washer and dryer. I need to email HOA a million times again. I literally spam these people every single day. They probably hate me, but whatever. I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I don't care if they hate me. I still am a little bit like, oh, I feel like I'm being so annoying, but then there's part of me that's like, I'm paying for this. They're not fulfilling their end of the bargain. Their shit's broken. They're promising me that they'll do stuff and they're not. I will say, every time I curl my hair, this side curls so much better than this side. Like, there's lots of like straight pieces in this, whereas this side it's always super curly, so I feel like they're never even. Just a side note. These are all my bar stools. I don't know if they're built or not. I doubt it. Well, actually, maybe they look like they might be built. And if they're built, that's amazing, because it's kind of a big box. Part of me assumed that they weren't, but now that I'm looking at how big these boxes are, the entire reason I haven't even opened them yet is because I don't want to build them, but they kind of look like they might already be built. I'm like, do I open them right now? Or I probably should wait till after work. Like I was saying, this past weekend, I meal prepped 101 things. So I made some egg bites. I made ham and cheese egg bites. Yay! I did like regular eggs, and then I did egg beaters with egg whites that I got from Costco. I also meal prepped broccoli, roasted broccoli as a side dish. What else did I meal prep? Oh, I meal prepped a crock pot recipe. I was talking about this. Oh gosh, they're all kind of stuck together. Oops. I was talking about this, that I want to do one slow cooker recipe a week. I find that they're easy and they're filling, so I made a garlic honey chicken. I haven't tried it yet, so it's meal prepped for lunch. Like, it's in a Tupperware that I made for lunch, and I'm like, is this going to be good or not? I have no idea. I'm gonna put my egg bites in the fridge. This is not the fridge, this is the microwave. What else did I make? Let's look while we're in here. Oh, I also cut up a ton of broccoli, not broccoli, watermelon. It's Monday morning, okay, granted. I cut up a ton of watermelon. It took me like 30 minutes or more to cut up this watermelon. It has can you guys see? 2 of these giant Tupperware things for all that watermelon. I also meal prepped some bacon because I wanted to make sandwiches for dinner. Oh, I also prepped a Ninja Creamy. I really want to try a cheesecake Ninja Creamy. I've been like really craving cheesecake, so I thought that I could try that. Thought it would be good. I don't think I meal prepped anything else. I hope not. Does anyone see what I'm talking about with the curls? How this one is like very flat versus this one is not. It's not that big of a deal, but I do know myself, and I know it will bug me. I hope these are good, because sometimes these are a fail. They're kind of like, do you hear them? They sound like that. Okay, they're really hot. In the meantime, I have some to-do list orders that I need to package up and then drop off at the post office before I head off to work. Hot. Or swallow. Okay, let's package up our to-do list orders. A lot of people have actually been asking me about this recently. I have a small business. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know that. I have a small business where I sell to-do lists. So right now I have like 5 different variations of this. I have like kind of your typical everything everyday to-do list. I have this one. I love this one because there's these little like time block. It's hard to see with the plastic wrap, but you can time block or you can add time for things. For example, if I have an appointment at 12, I'll put that in here. If I have something else at noon, I'll put that in there. This one is a weekly to-do list. This one is called the weekly extended. So it's basically like this, but it's the size of a sheet of copy paper. It has more slots and then it also has the time blocking if you like that. And then all of them, every single to-do list has like a little date mark on it, which is really nice. So you can kind of keep track of what day it is that you're doing it for. And then I have this one in color as well. And they come in this cute pink or blue little padded bubble wrap, bubble parcel. My brain is really not braining today. Wow. But yeah, I've been getting quite a few comments recently that like, oh, I didn't know you had a small business. I try not to shove it down people's throats. So I'll try to like mention it casually if it comes up, but I'm not gonna be like, I have a small business. I'll have it linked down below for you guys, but of course, no pressure to buy anything if you don't want to. There's also a free shipping code if you're interested. My stomach really hurts right now. It's hurt since I woke up. I have to go to work with a tummy ache. That should be illegal. My stomach hurts so bad. It's like embarrassing to always have tummy problems. I don't want to go. I'm like pouting like a child. My tummy just hurts. I should not have to go to work with a tummy ache. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I got done with happy hour for my work. I got a cider. I got a prickly pear cider. Everybody else got beer. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I work with all men, no women. It was fun. I had a good time, but now I'm heading off to Pilates. Why is my car so loud? It's not normally this loud. Constantly terrified there's something wrong with my car. Where is my Pilates place? Never find this place. Anyways, we're heading off to Pilates. Why is my phone not working? Okay, to Pilates we go. I'm quite literally exhausted. Let's open this Amazon package that I got this morning that I didn't get to open. And then we're gonna shower and just immediately go to bed. What did I order? Oh, this is the Ordinary Eyelash Serum. It's an eyelash and brow serum, but someone was saying don't use it on your eyelashes and brows together. So I'm only gonna use it on my eyelashes because I don't really care about growing out my brows too much. I think I know what this is. Oh, I do know what this is. I got this little hook that I can put in my closet because there's this blank wall that I was like, this is just a lot of wasted space. So I thought that I could get this hook, and I liked this one because you could kind of like move it out or move it in so it won't like poke. Ooh. Happy Tuesday. That doorbell ringing last night scared me so much. I didn't even get to finish doing my haul, but I got some hooks to put in my closet and they kind of move. I actually think I might return these and get the black ones because I think the white ones don't look as nice. So I might exchange them. And I did not end up using the eyelash serum yesterday. I did do my heatless curls again and I feel like they're a little too tight, but hopefully they'll fall throughout the day. I think it's just the front pieces I want a little bit looser, but the issue is the front pieces is what keeps the whole thing together. It keeps the whole hair thing on. So I'm still figuring out the best way for me to do it, but we're making breakfast really hot in here. I just turned on this like energy saver mode on my thermostat. We're turning it off. Honestly, is it really energy saving if I'm dripping in sweat? I mean, it still technically is, but no, this is not it. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Also, one really weird thing about this condo, sorry if you can hear the air conditioning, we just have to live with it, but my front room, so my kitchen and my living room, it's always so warm, but then my bedroom, bathroom, and office are freezing cold. Like that back end of the condo gets so freezing cold, whereas this one does not. And I mean, I'm fine with it because that means my room is really cold when I sleep at night, so I prefer it that way. But it is really, really warm in here always. Doesn't matter what I turn it to. I just think it's because it's a big room and there's only those 2 vents right there, this one, this one. That's all we really have to like make this room cooler, and it's a big room. That's my theory. I need more airflow in here. Oh, I should probably use, my dishwasher is technically clean, but I have not unloaded it yet, so I should use some of the clean dishes so I don't have to have dirtier ones. My friend is coming tonight, so my plans for tonight, I'm gonna go straight from work to get dinner with one of my friends, and then she's gonna come see this place for the first time. She hasn't been here yet. Honestly, not too many people have been here. I am never the type of person to have people over. Like, obviously I want my friends to see this place, but I have never been the type of person who has parties at their house or who is always like hosting things. It's just never been me. I mean, I understand why. I think I never like wanted it when I was young. Oh my god, am I about to trauma dump this early in the morning? I probably shouldn't. When I was younger, I never wanted my friends to come over because I was terrified of my dad growing up. I don't talk to him anymore, and I was just always afraid that like I was going to get in trouble for something and they were just gonna see that. Anyways, I understand why I never had people over, but it really like transferred into my adulthood where I've never been the person to host anything or have people over. And so I've lived here not that long. Like it hasn't been too long, but I will say I've been trying to get my friends to come over and see the place, but everyone's schedule here is kind of all over the place. So at least I'm trying, but she's gonna come see it for the very first time. Also, I forgot my lunchbox at work yesterday, and so I'm like really nervous to have this floating around. I don't think it's gonna spill, but I don't want to risk it spilling because there's liquids in it. So what is floating around my work bag in case it spills, just in case, you know? This vlog so far has been a lot of, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I just got back from this, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I just got back from this. But that's exactly what just happened. I got back from dinner with my friend, and then she came over here. I always say this, but whenever I'm around my friends, I just try not to vlog their privacy. I mean, like, everybody has jobs and lives and all that outside. I made this decision to post my life on the internet. They didn't. This is one thing that I've been thinking about a lot recently, and it's a really interesting thought because I feel like it almost sounds like I regret making this decision and doing YouTube, and I don't. But I do think that the decision I made to start my channel when I was 13 is obviously a very uninformed decision because I didn't know it was going to turn into this. I didn't know I'd be 24 years old and still doing this. And there's a lot of things that I didn't consider. And even so, if I was 13, see, I feel like this sounds like I regret it because I don't. Even so, if I was 13 years old and had all the information I know now, I would still choose to do this because this is the best part of my entire life. But there are things that I didn't consider, and I think some things about growing up is learning how to manage the decisions that I made when I was younger and deciding how to deal with them now. And one of them is just, honestly, the only one is privacy. Privacy for me, privacy for my family, for my friends, for if I have a boyfriend in the future, if I have children in the future, those type of things. How to manage sharing my life while also maintaining privacy for me and people around me, because what I do does affect the people around me. Me sharing people in my videos is them on the internet to an audience of people that I'm familiar with, but they're not. Does that make sense? So I think that one thing that I've just been trying to navigate as I get older is kind of that line of privacy and boundaries between it. So that being said, that's why I don't really show a lot of people in my videos. Some people are like, do you have friends? I swear I have friends. I swear I do. And I love my friends. I love them so much that I am overly protective. And not that you guys are gonna do anything, but you know, like their employers could see these videos. Maybe their employers don't want to. Those, you know, those type of things. Like there's all these factors of it's not just people that watch my videos being able to find my videos. It's the entire internet. But I did just see my friend, long story short, and I was literally getting like teary-eyed as she left because she's just such an amazing friend to me. And I feel so lucky to have such a supportive person in my life. I'm like literally getting teary-eyed again. My eyes are spicy. You know, when you feel your eyes getting spicy, I just feel so fortunate for the friendship that we have, and every single time I'm with her I just am reminded of that, you know. Not that I ever forget it, but it's just always like, wow, I feel so lucky to have this type of friendship in my life. Anyways, I'm trying not to cry. I've been updating my cry log a lot recently. Also, later tonight I really want to try this Ninja Creamy that I made. I always like to let them sit out for a little bit, but I made a cheesecake flavored Ninja Creamy. I've been really wanting cheesecake recently, and so I was like, okay, I can make cheesecake flavored ice cream, and I'm afraid it's gonna be a little too much. The cheesecake is cheesecaking in this. Like, I'm afraid I put way too much, but I did vanilla or like regular milk. I did Fairlife milk, a scoop of vanilla protein powder, and then I did a heaping spoonful of cheesecake gelatin, like pudding mix, and it smells, smell it, just kidding. Imagine if you could smell that. Also, when I was in elementary school, I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, we had the invention convention. Oh my gosh, where we all like had an invention. I don't know what mine was. I had a friend that created this thing called Smell-O-Vision, and it was like all these like ideas. You don't actually have to create anything, but it's like an idea that you come up with. And she came up with TV where you could smell things. So imagine Smell-O-Vision if you could smell this. It smells a little too cheesecakey, so I'm a little worried about it, but I'm just letting it sit out for a minute just to kind of let it thaw out because I find that makes the consistency better. I'm gonna text my mom if she remembers what I made for the invention convention. I doubt it. Do you remember what I made for the invention convention in maybe 3rd or 4th grade? Question mark. It was that thing in the cafeteria where you come up with a product. Do you remember mine? I remember too. Somebody invented a thing which actually exists now, but it's a water bottle that's attached to a bowl, and you can squirt the water bottle into the bowl and use it to give your dogs water on walks or anything like that. And that exists. Oh, I'm like still voice recording myself. Cool. That exists now. I don't think the person in elementary school who created it came up with that. My mom said, I remember the invention convention, but I don't remember your invention. Huh, what could it have been? I wonder what my invention was. I wonder if it was smart or if it was stupid. Okay, I made the Ninja Creamy. Is it going to be, ooh, it's the perfect texture. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, it's a little much. It's a little too cheesecake forward. It's not bad. It just maybe less of a heaping spoonful, maybe just a regular spoonful next time. I feel like this would be good for like a couple of bites, but not a lot. I'm still gonna eat it. I would definitely adjust the recipe to less of the cheesecake gelatin, but I will say that stuff has flavor to it. The fact that that gelatin is that strong is insane. I mean, it's good. I should have some graham crackers with it. That'll really elevate this. Hello, happy Wednesday. Currently in my office right now. I'm working from home today. I have a meeting in about 2 hours. But just been here, it's actually 1:19 p.m. Just finished eating lunch. I've been just kind of working away. I feel like when I work from home, I can focus so much more because there's not like a distraction of people around me, so I can like zone in on things. It's kind of where I'm at. I have nothing else to say. It's kind of, my head is blank right now. This is what I'm wearing, working from home, in case you guys are curious. So this top is from Garage. I love it so much. I always wear this, but I think it's like a very professional top. And then these are my Sunday shorts from Abercrombie. Best, comfiest shorts ever. I like that they're like a little bit longer, but they're not too long that it's like, that's really long. I like that they kind of just, they don't make you chafe, if that makes sense. Like the inseam is pretty long, but again, like I'm saying, I don't feel like it looks too long. I own these shorts in a bunch of different colors. They have a drawstring, which is a little annoying. They used to not have the drawstring, and I preferred that, but it is what it is. So I've been working quite a bit, have my meeting soon. I'm gonna get some water in the meantime. I have this lovely, let's call this an elevator. Now I wanna call it a fan. Ladder. It's a ladder. I don't know what anything is called these days. Once I finish up with work, I really need to unload my dishwasher because my sink, this is not even piling up. This is not even close to piling up. But I don't have any forks that are clean, that are put away. I only have one plate. Like I really, whoa. I really need to get to that, you know? But just getting some water. I love this fridge. I actually really need to call Spencer's, which is where I bought this fridge from, because this fridge only dispenses cold water for the first 10 or so seconds, and then it's hot water, which is not supposed to happen. And it's been on my to-do list to call them for like 3 weeks now, and I just keep putting it off because I'm lazy. But we'll get there eventually, slowly but surely. Good morning and happy Thursday. I stopped filming yesterday because my day started getting miserable. I cried so many times yesterday. I was talking about this in my last video. I had a whole mental breakdown in my last video, as I do. And there's so many things that I wish I could share with you guys, but I can't because other people could see it. I said this in my last video, but I've always said to myself that if the people that watch my videos were the only people that could ever watch them, if nobody I ever know or nobody I ever knew in the future would come to know would see my videos, I'd tell you guys everything. Like I'd hold back literally nothing. But people in my day-to-day life can find my videos and see things. And there's times where I've said too much and people have been upset with me. There are times when I said not enough and then I felt like I was hiding something unintentionally, even though it wasn't intentional. So I think rather than talking about the thing that's upsetting me, I'll just talk about how it's making me feel. I don't know. I feel miserable. There's something in my life that's going on that is making me almost cry every single day. And I talk to my therapist about it every single week. I talk to my friends about it every single day. And it's just, things are not getting better. And it's very, I don't want to cry right now as I'm doing my makeup. But yesterday was an alright day. And then the thing that's been thinging kind of happened again. And it like sent me over a spiral. And sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to share these things because this is a huge part of my life. And this is, I don't want to say relatable because that's not the right thing. And I also hope that nobody relates to it because I don't want anyone else to feel this way. But I'm like this, I don't want to hide it. Then there's sometimes where I'm like, I need no human interaction. My friend, who was such a good friend, she was like, can I like bring you over like a little sweet treat or something? Like you've just been having such a hard time. And I was like, honestly, I want to be around no one. I want to be around no one. I was like, I appreciate you, baby, tomorrow. I was like, that's so nice of you that you even thought of that. But I need to like not have any human interaction right now because I just, sometimes I'm like, do I just need like self-destruct? Like I don't know what I need to do. Today I have therapy, so I'm gonna be talking about the same topic with my therapist again. I'm about to start crying again. My therapist and I have been talking about this same topic for like weeks now, and my situation is only getting worse. Also, please don't comment theorizing what it is because I don't want to have to be like, yes, no, you know what I mean? Because I can't say, like, if someone's like, oh, it's about this, I can't like confirm it, obviously. If I could confirm it, I would just say it in my videos. But I'm just trying to figure out my next steps to getting me out of this feeling in this place where I don't feel happy or good about the situation that I'm in. I was talking to my therapist about this, and the part that upsets me the most about the situation is I kind of saw it coming, and I was just like, it's fine, I got this. I don't got this, and it's not fine. So I'm sorry I can't tell you more because you know it's killing me not to. I hope you know that. And maybe when I get myself out of this situation, then I'll start telling you guys what it is. But even then, people could still see it, you know? And it's not that I care about people's opinions, but it's hard to explain without explaining. I just wish the internet wasn't the entire internet, you know? That would make it so nice. But I'm trying to think, what am I going on? I need to edit a video today after work. I also have therapy. I'm also loving this office so much. Getting ready in here, working in here. Oh, also another issue with this place, my garbage disposal is broken. Tried using it last night, it wouldn't turn on. So that's fun. The sucky part about owning a place, which I knew going into it, like these are not new revelations where I'm like, oh, I didn't. But like, you know, I'm still gonna complain about them. There's no maintenance that you can call to just be like, submit a request, have them come in tomorrow, fix it. That doesn't exist. And also, if something's broken, I have to pay for it. I saw somebody say on a TikTok that when you're renting, your monthly rent is the most you'll pay, right? Because if something breaks, it's not on you. But if you have a mortgage, that's the least you'll pay, because if something breaks, you have to pay for it. If there's an issue, if you have to have someone come out. So that's a great way of looking at it. I didn't hear that until after I bought it, which obviously I still would have done this. I love this place so much, but it's a great way of thinking about it. Sometimes I wonder if I have blush blindness. I don't know if you guys have been seeing all those TikToks, like people having eyebrow blindness where their eyebrows are really thick and they don't even know. There's this one bird that just sits outside where I live and just yapping away. Excuse me. All I did was look out the window and it flew away, but it always just sits right by my window and it's just yap, 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 yap. I mean, I get it, I'm a yapper too, but whew. I'm considering, do you guys think I should put like an owl or something over there? Because it just, is that mean to put like one of those like fake owls? If you're like, why put a fake owl? Fake owls like scare birds so they don't go over there. And I'm like, is that rude to the bird? Or does it not matter? Because it's a bird. But it always just loves to sit on my little ledge and just yap. It just talks to itself. I mean, granted, I'm sitting here talking to myself. So maybe that bird is just like me. Huh, what a thought. What was I talking about before though? Oh, if you guys have seen the TikToks about eyebrow blindness, like people have super thick eyebrows and not even notice. And then the trend's been going around of blush blindness. And I wonder if I have. Do I have blush blindness? What do you think? What do you think? Because when there's blush blindness, you don't even know you have it. Anyways, I've been yapping just like that bird does, and I'm almost completely done with my makeup. I'm gonna be using this brown mascara. Recently, I've been using the YSL mascara. Oh, and for the past 2 nights, I've been using that eyelash serum, so I'll update you guys on any progress that I see with it. But it doesn't burn my eyes. I will say the Babe Lash one, which really grew out my eyelashes, would burn my eyes if it got it. And then I tried Grande Lash, and it did absolutely nothing. I used that for a really long time, saw no results in my eyelashes. So it's like, okay, this doesn't work. The Babe Lash stuff really does work, but like I said, I feel like I said this a million times, it came out there's like a bunch of ingredients in it that hurt your eyes in some type of way, and we don't want that. No, we do not. Aside from the garbage disposal breaking, I've really been loving living here. I also emailed the HOA 2 days ago about the washer and dryer situation, and they still haven't emailed me back, so I need to follow up. This woman probably hates me at the HOA. She probably despises me so bad, but also I really need to wash my clothes. Okay, well, bye for now. This is what I'm wearing to work today. This is from Abercrombie. These are from Tilly's, but I wanted to show you guys. So last night I built one chair. Do we like it? It's from Nathan James. I got it on a Memorial Day sale. I think it's really cute, but I'm like, is it cute? Initially when I got this, I thought it was going to be like a full back chair, but it's not, which is not ideal. However, I did just build the whole thing, so I would have to unbuild it to be able to send it back. So that's, you know, a problem. But do we like it? Do we not like it? How do we feel about it? Obviously there's gonna be 4 of them. I only built 1. So I cried 3 times today at work in the bathroom. And I got in my car and immediately started crying again. Oh, it's a green light. No, it's not. Oh, the tears are coming. Wow, love this. I have these blue light glasses that I wear, so every time I cry, I put on these glasses so people can't see my eyes as well. I tried to like wipe up my tears, but I don't know if I did a good enough job, but I try to keep it together to be professional. I think I did a decent job, but I have not been able to stop crying. Just uncontrollably cannot be able to stop crying. It's taking over my life. Update, I just had my therapy appointment. Crying, I cried the entire way home. Cried the whole time I was home and therapy, and I'm still crying after. And I don't want this to be like me looking for sympathy or anything. I just want to be, I don't want to say real, because I feel like me not saying exactly what's going on, it's not me being real, but I've been trying to act like I've been fine and everything's not fine, and I just can't really act like it anymore. But I was talking in therapy, and like I've kind of gotten to a point where I've cried. I have my cry log pulled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 times today. 9 actually, including this cry that I just finished here. I've cried almost 10 times a day, probably gonna cry again before the day ends. It's getting to a point where the thing that's going wrong in my life is something that I need to make a change about, because I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep living like this. So I will probably tell you guys soon, within the next month, of the change that I'm making to hopefully make me less miserable. I'm literally about to start crying again just thinking about it. Pull it together. But I do have an entire video that I need to edit, and I need to upload it and do all the description and thumbnail and the tags and all of that. So I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna do that. Hopefully it will distract me. And then I have other YouTube stuff I need to work on as well. So I'll be here in my office working away. Happy Friday, everyone. The birds are going wild outside, if you can hear them. I'm wearing this belt again for like the millionth time this week, but it's so cute. It's from Amazon. I'll link this down below. I'm wearing my comfy pants, my soft top. Hopefully today will be a better day. I have to get my blood drawn this morning, so I had to wake up an hour early because I need to go get my blood drawn for my Accutane before I start work today. Last time I scheduled my appointment for 8:30 because I was like, oh, perfect. It's right by where I work. I'll be in, I'll be out. No, I ended up being there for an hour, so I got to work late. So then I scheduled it for 8:15 this morning, and I'm the very first appointment, so hopefully that means I'll be fast, but who knows. I've been so obsessed with these heatless curls. I didn't even put them in the curler last night. This is just from the night before's curls. I love it so much, and I can't eat any breakfast before I get my blood work done. All I'm allowed to do is drink water or black coffee, and I don't drink black coffee. Also, everyone on the poll is saying they hate this chair, and I'm not against hating the chair. I'm just against putting it back together to send it back, which I really don't want to do, but if I have to do it, I'll do it. Okay, so my blood work appointment is not for like another hour, and it's not gonna take an hour to get there. So I definitely woke up a little too early, which is so fun. I was saying that I accounted time for breakfast, but I'm not gonna be eating breakfast because you can't eat breakfast before getting your blood drawn. So it is what it is. On the bright side, I was able to clean, so a win is a win. Now we have to head off to get my blood drawn, and then I'm probably gonna pick up some breakfast after because I'm gonna be really hungry, but I'll see you guys when I get back from work. Slay the hair. I will never shut up about it. It looks so good. Just got my blood drawn. I was there for way longer than I should have been. It's very annoying, but the people there are always very, very nice. I was actually talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah, like they always like understaff us and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's not the people that work there's fault. It's, you know, starts top down. But him and I were talking about like our jobs, and I was like, do you like working here? He's like, yeah, like, you know how it is. So I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get salad and go. They have amazing breakfast burritos. I'm gonna get that for breakfast because I'm gonna need to eat something before I go into work, or else I'm gonna die. But yeah, I was there for half an hour. I'm in the salad and go drive-through right now. I went through the wrong entrance. I went through the pickup entrance, and then I tried leaving and I hit a curb. So that's where we're at right now. I think I'm gonna get a bacon and egg burrito, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get a drink, because I want to drink, but I don't want to walk into work with a drink, you know?
Hi, Amanda. Can I get a name for your order?
Keegan, can I do a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito, please?
Got it. Any red or green salsa?
Can I do red?
Absolutely.
And then that'll be it.
All right. Give me 361 on the window.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
361 is an amazing deal. I will say they are tiny, but like for 361, maybe they're like $15 other places, you know? Okay, I'm assuming this is like fresh because I waited a really long time and it's hot. So I'm assuming this is straight off the griddle. I'm afraid I'm gonna spill on myself because I've done that before with this salsa. Reveal time, unboxing. This is like a long skinny one. Normally they're kind of like short and fat. Hits. I love their green salts. No, this is red. I've never tried their green. I like their red. That's exactly what I needed.